Hey everybody, you know this road. It's the Gardner Twisties. 4 turns in 1 mile. Nowhere in the world is it this complicated to ride. Okay, maybe it's not, but let's go and roll that intro. We are doing the 3 up, 3 down challenge here today. Roll it. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I don't know if anyone challenged me to this. It's been so long since I've seen the first one. But this is the 3 channels that I feel could use a boost up. And 3 channels that I am down with that I watch every single week. So the way I'm going to present this video for you is I'm going to talk about the 3 channels that I feel could use a good boost because I feel their content is quality. And I want you to go check them out. Their links are in the description below. And the other is the 3 down. When I say 3 down, these are the videos that whenever they get released, you know, that's usually my type priority because their content is so good, at least in my opinion. Now that's going to change my opinion. Let's go ahead and get to it, and we'll start with our 3 channels that could use a boost up because they are more than deserving. Alright, so the very first person that I am going to say could use a boost up is Mr. 508 Dyna. Guys, you need to go check him out. I feel like we are kind of symbiotes as far as our bike goes. Granted, I don't have my risers and bars on yet, but he has the exact same ones of those. He rides for a kid named Austin. He is just, guys, he is a stand-up awesome guy, great citizen. So definitely go check out his videos. His vlogs are spot on. He has a good mixture of music and vlogging with them. Really cool channel. I've talked to him on many occasions now, and yeah, I consider him one of my good friends that I've met off this YouTube journey. All right, my next shout out or up post is Mr. G 1965 or Mr. G, depending on how you've seen him on YouTube so far. I think he changed his name so it's a little bit easier for people to find him. And guys, I'll tell you what, this guy, if you want a good story, this is the guy to go check out. He's just true and honest with everything. I don't know, there's just something about him. He's just a raw motorcyclist, and I'm not sure if it's his accent or what it is about him, but he hooks you in from the moment he starts talking.
It's a true story about my dad. This was back in the 40s. He's just a teenager, you know. And he didn't have much. They was raised pretty rough. They lived on cornbread and molasses. That's the truth now. That's it.
I wish I had that voice quality to do that, but I don't. I know my voice only will keep you guys entertained for so long, but definitely go check out Mr. G. He recently gave me a shout out as well, and I'm not just doing this because he gave me one. I'm doing this because he is rightfully deserving of getting more subscribers. He's actually growing at a pretty good rate. I think he is at 165 last I saw, and he's continuing to grow up. But no, check out his channel, and you know, let me know what you guys think of his channel after you go and check it out, because he is, like I said, one cool guy. He kind of is the one who initiated the Motovlog with just a cell phone. He has a dog collar that he has affixed to his iPhone that he uses, and guess what, guys? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So if you're on a budget and want to do motovlogging, check out how he's got everything situated. Alright guys, and my final shout out goes to my friend down under, Webb, ASD. It's another one like Mr. G, where I think he threw some extra letters at the end of his name to get more easily found. So Webb, as we'll just call it for short, he is one creative genius. I may have a link to his channel below, obviously, but I want you to specifically check out his mail call that he got, where he doesn't speak a single word, but it will attract your attention for the entire 5 to 6 minute length. You would think that he was like an actual producer director of a film. He is that good, and he can story tell very, very well. He has the eye for detail. He has the eye for cinema in general. And so definitely go check this guy out. He also did a challenge where we had to kind of just use our cell phones. So, you know, everyone's using their iPhone 10, 11, like I did, you know. But he's he's using a freaking Nokia phone from 2008. And guys, yeah, so it's not sharp like, you know, our iPhone 10s are and things along that nature. But you know what? He brought a nostalgia to that video that was just uncannily awesome. So guys, definitely go check out Webb. He is a great person. You'll see him pop up in live chats as well. Always willing to give his opinion, and just an overall great guy. So those are now my 3 channels that I think could use a boost up in views and subscribers. They generally deserve it. Alright, now for the 3 channels that I am down with. So I'll talk about the person who first got me into motovlogging in general. And, you know, he's gotten a lot of people into motovlogging, and that is Walterific. Now, you might be using that as a cop-out because he's got, you know, 2 million subscribers. Why would I choose a guy such as Walter? Well, Walter is from my neck of the woods. And there's just something about when you're from the same area and you can see the same landmarks that, to me, it attracts and pulls me in. So whenever I started finding who Walter was, and I found out, oh, I know that Walgreens, or oh, I know that street intersection, it was an instantaneous attachment to watching his videos. All the channels that I'm listing here today, I have gone back and watched every single one of their videos, because that is how, you know, how much I do enjoy their content. So for Walter, the ones that really hooked me in were his Moto Mondays, where he has like a meme face down at the bottom, and you know, it's very comical and well thought out. I can only imagine how much recording he must do to film one single episode of that show, because every little snippet is generally, you know, maybe 10 seconds long. I mean, there's some times where he's got a little bit longer cut in there as he's talking to somebody, but most of the cuts are so quick it would take forever for me to get enough content for that. Now granted, he does probably ride almost all the time compared to me, but woo! But yeah, so he's my first one I'm down with. The next one I'm down with is Mr. Blockhead. When I first started watching him, he was one that I watched for a little bit, fell off, and then came back. And I wish I didn't fall off, because I felt like I was only watching his channel for the bike. So I watched him when he had his original Iron 883. And I'll admit, I didn't unsubscribe from him, but I stopped watching once he got a sport bike and got rid of his Harley. It made it just kind of different channel, I thought. And at that time I was just straight into Harleys. I had no interest in the rest of it. But if you go back and watch them like I did now, those videos are still quality content and they're still very good. I have more of an appreciation for bikes now than I did way back when he did that. So now that he's bought his new Honda or whatever it is, I'm not going to go back and stop watching him again or just watch the Harley videos. I'm still going to watch every single video of his. But he's nice. He kind of gives back to the community. Granted, the community gives to him to afford to do those things, which I think, hey, he's not demanding anything. He's just saying, hey, if you guys want to support my channel, I will help you out. So his bike giveaways and bike builds that he does and gives away, truly awesome. Truly awesome. I don't think I have the time of day to even set up accounts like that, let alone set them up, have money filter in, buy a bike, fix it up, and then hand it back out. And the last channel I am down with is the $1 Million Logan. I don't think he realizes how inspirational his content can be. He's real. He's as real as a person as you're going to see on YouTube. He will show you his good times, but more importantly, he will show you his bad times. And he's not showing you the bad times just for, clickbait or anything like that. He is showing it because that is just who he is. He wants to share his entire journey with you, whether it's getting his Road King stepped up on a huge gradient or things along those lines. But just a great motovlogger. Now, I do not recommend watching him with kids around unless you want them to learn a few new words. But I mean, his channel is just silly fun. And then when he starts mixing in his friend Perry and Colin from the Harley-Davidson dealership, there's quite a bit of actual laugh out louds that occur on their videos. So those are the 3 channels that I am now down with. So I hope you guys go and check out especially those 3 ups that I posted there. I'm not worried about putting the 3 downs in the description below. They've already made it. They've made it to where I think the 3 ups would like to eventually end up at. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here. It's been a nice little smooth highway drive here, and I will catch you on the next dark side as this is the way. ChopperFett out. See ya.